life was once a series of fair, all corners sharp and steep. I kept my emotions locked up tight, secrets buried oh so deep. I wore a straight and solemn face, never let a smile show through, afraid to let the world see the honest, silly me. I was a scholar of the misery, an expert on the frown, the most respectable and happy man in this entire town. But then you looked at me one day and called my tie absurd, and I laughed so hard my coffee spilled I couldn't say a word. You gave me a bright red nose and a pair of floppy shoes, and told me that true happiness is something you can choose. You stripped away the heavy suit and the dignity I wore, and showed me that my honest joy was what I needed more. Now my heart's a happy clown, jumping for all to see. It does a little silly dance when you walk right up to me. It trips and falls and bounces back with laughter loud and clear. It doesn't care what people think or hold a single fear. It wears its happiness like paint, messy and bold and free. You turn my serious, dark heart into a wild jubilee. So if you see me acting strange or juggling 3 bright balls, it's just my happy heart erupting right there against the walls. I don't need to be respectable or look so grim and grand. I just need to be the silly soul that holds your loving hand. You make my heart a happy clown, darling, silly, bright and new. And I'll be the happiest fool on earth as long as I have you. You make my heart a happy clown, jumping on the floor, shedding all the dignity and asking for some more of the sweet, ridiculous joy that makes my world go round. You make my heart a happy clown, the happiest in town. I was sitting at the counter, nursing a root beer slow, watching all the happy couples put on their little show. The jukebox was a blaring out a song about regret, the kind of tune that tells you you haven't found love yet. I was resigned to my own company with nowhere else to go, just listening to the lonely songs that the big machine did throw. But then you walk right through the door in your pretty gingham dress, and suddenly the music stopped in a moment of sheer blessedness. The needle lifted right off the record with a dull and quiet clunk, and all the lonely silence made my heart skip and then thump. The band quit playing all their gloom, the singer lost his cue. The whole darn world stood still, darling, just for me and you. We didn't need a single song to fill the empty air. We just looked into each other's eyes without a single care. We started talking simple things about the weather and the roads, and suddenly the silence eased away my heavy loads. It turns out that real music ain't found on any track. It's in the sound of your sweet voice and the way you smile right back. The mechanic came and fixed the box, and the music started loud. But by then we didn't notice it, lost in the happy crowd, because the sweetest melody was written in our hearts, the perfect, honest overture for our forever starts. The day the jukebox broke down, darling, was the best day of the year, 'cause it gave me the sweet quiet to finally hold you near. The day the jukebox broke down, the music finally ceased, and in the silence, my sweet darling, my happy soul found peace. We didn't need a song to dance to or a tune to fill the air. The day the jukebox broke down was the moment I found care. The rain was falling hard outside, the kind that soaks you through. It matched the tears I couldn't stop when you said we were through. We stood right there on the worn porch where all our dreams had grown, and watched the happy life we built get washed away and thrown. You didn't raise your voice or shout, your tone was soft and low, but every word cut deeper still, a final cruel blow. I didn't try to stop the taxi when it pulled up to the curb. I knew my pleas and desperate touch would only serve to curb the finality of this sad truth that hung heavy in the air. You handed back the golden ring with a look of cold despair. That was the last goodbye we spoke beneath the weeping skies, the end of all the promises reflected in your eyes. The puddles on the street today reflect a lonely view. They mirror back the emptiness that settled over you. I've learned that sorrow has a color, a dreary, muddy gray. It's the shade of this old porch swing where we used to laugh and play. I stood right there till the taxi lights vanished down the road, carrying away my only joy under its heavy load. Now the rain has finally stopped, but the dampness clings to all, a chill that matches the cold dread of watching our love fall. I'll always hate the sound beyond compare. The last goodbye on a rainy day is etched deep in my soul, a memory of the moment that took its heavy toll. The last goodbye on a rainy day when the sky cried tears with me. It was the end of all the joy and the start of misery. The taxi lights and the faded porch, the image won't give way. The last goodbye on a rainy day, the saddest of all days. I walk through all these empty rooms where your sweet presence used to be. Every corner screams your name, mocking the silence back at me. I swear I hear your gentle laugh drifting in from the kitchen door, but when I run to see your face, I find just nothing more. The silence here is loud and cruel, a sound I can't outrun. This empty house won't stop echoing beneath the setting sun. Your memory sits on the old sofa where we used to watch TV. It lingers by the bedside table, staring right back at me. I tried to put your pictures up, face down against the wall, but the shape of your sweet silhouette answers every call. I cleaned away your coffee mug and put your books away, but the scent of your forgotten soap haunts me here every day. I yell into the long hallway just to break the awful sound, but only my own misery comes bouncing round. It throws my desperate voice right back, a cruel and lonely game, reminding me that I'm alone, whispering your sweet name. The four walls are a prison now, built of plaster and regret, a constant hollow chamber I can never quite forget. I wish I had a place to go where silence felt like peace, but every corner of this house brings no moment of release. The floorboards creak beneath my feet where yours will never tread. I'm trapped inside this echo chamber where every hope is dead. This empty house won't stop echoing. Your absence rings so true. The loudest, cruelest sound on earth is the quiet without you. This empty house won't stop echoing. Your name rings loud and clear. Every vacant spot reminds me of the pain and the deep fear. I try to scream to break the sound, but it just throws my voice back. This empty house won't stop echoing right here upon the track. I woke up this morning reaching out for the hand that wasn't there, and felt the cold, hard, shocking truth of lonely, empty air. I flexed my left hand slowly, darling, just to see the spot where the golden circle used to gleam, a love that's now forgot. It left a pale and tender line right there upon my skin, and the only proof that happiness had once found its way in. The emptiness is like a hole that won't ever fill up true. I miss the simple, comforting weight of the vow I made to you. I touched the finger where it sat, a ghost of solid gold, a constant, painful reminder of a story left untold. It feels too light and strangely bare, like a limb I've lost for good, a sign that everything we were was deeply misunderstood. I keep my hand inside my pocket when I walk outside today, afraid the world will see the space and know you went away. That tiny bit of missing metal speaks volumes to the soul. It screams of promises broken and a life that isn't whole. I feel the wind blow right across it, a chill on the lonely breeze, a reminder that I'm standing alone, swaying in the winter trees. I wish I had a piece of lead or something heavy I could wear, just to replace the sweet commitment that is no longer there. It's just a silly, foolish thing to miss a piece of jewelry gold, but that simple band of metal was the best story ever told. My ring finger feels too light, darling, a burden hard to bear, the constant aching emptiness of the love that isn't there. My ring finger feels too light, a burden in the sun. It's the space where a true promise should have always run. A ghost of gold upon my skin is all that I can see. My ring finger feels too light since you walked away from me. Guitar used to sing so sweet, with a cheerful, honest sound. The twang was sharp and full of life, the best in all the town. I played it every single night, songs of hope and cheer. I thought that a happy melody would last for every year. It spoke of sunshine and blue skies and loves that couldn't fail, a soundtrack for a perfect life right there upon the trail. But ever since you packed your bags and left me here alone. The happy music that I knew has gone right out of tune. I pick the strings and strum a chord, but the sound is flat and dull. It's just a hollow, empty noise without its powerful pull. The twang is gone, the life is out, the rhythm feels so slow. You took the music from the heart of the only life I know. I tried to tune it up again to get the cheerful sound, but the melody of my misery is all that can be found. I can only play the sad ones now, the songs of bitter tears, reflecting back the lonely truth of all my wasted years. The six strings mourn your absence now with a weak and trembling hand. The saddest, quietest guitar used to sing so sweet, with a cheerful, honest sound. The twang was sharp and full of life, the best in all the town. I played it every single night, songs of hope and cheer. I thought that a happy melody would last for every year. It spoke of sunshine and blue skies and loves that couldn't fail. A soundtrack for a perfect life right there upon the trail. But ever since you packed your bags and left me here alone, the happy music that I knew has gone right out of tune. I pick the strings and strum a chord, but the sound is flat and dull. It's just a hollow, empty noise without its powerful pull. The twang is gone, the life is out, the rhythm feels so slow. You took the music from the heart of the only life I know. I tried to tune it up again to get the cheerful sound, but the melody of my misery is all that can be found. I can only play the sad ones now, the songs of bitter tears, reflecting back the lonely truth of all my wasted years. The six strings mourn your absence now with a weak and trembling hand. The saddest, quietest instrument in this sorrowful, empty land. I put the guitar back inside its dusty, worn-out case. It will not sing of happiness until you return to this place. I'm waiting for the day, darling, when you walk back through the door and put the joyful twang right back that I had known before. You took the twang right out of my guitar and left the silence deep. The only sound I hear at night is a promise that I weep. You took the twang right out of my guitar, the sound that made me smile. Now it only plays the broken notes for mile after lonely mile. The strings are loose, the wood is cold, the rhythm is a bore. You took the twang right out of my guitar and left me wanting more. Share our morning coffee slow. You haunt the corner of the streets where we first watched our sweet love grow. You haunt the radio and the songs that fill the lonely air. Your memory is a shadow, darling, found everywhere I stare. I see your of all is the truth that is unheard. My waking hours are filled with you, a constant aching pain, a reminder of the happiness I'll never have again. My thoughts are just a winding loop of what went wrong and why I can't escape the ghost of you. Beneath the honest sky, I search for quiet desperation, a moment I can't hide. But your sweet, painful presence is always right inside. But when the clock strikes midnight and I finally close my eyes, my spirit finds the only place where the haunting truly dies. You never walk into my dreams, you never speak my name. My sleep is mercifully free from the burden of the flame. It's the only hour of the day where my poor heart can rest, where your sweet face doesn't appear to put me to the test. I dread the rising of the sun and the moment I awake, for then the haunting starts again for your sweet memory's sake. I'm grateful for the dark and quiet, the peace the night does bring, the only time you don't pursue me or make my sorrow sing. The only place you don't haunt is my sleep, a lonely sweet release. The only time my broken heart finally finds some peace. The only place you don't haunt is my sleep, the single hour I'm free from the aching side of your sweet face and the truth of your memory. But the sun comes up and then you're back right there within my soul. The only place you don't haunt is my sleep, when your ghost loses control.
Using soft, sustained notes with a deep echo, conveying the quiet, surreal feeling of being alone at night.
The radio is playing loud, the same old happy tunes, the ones about the summer nights and silvery sweet moons. The drummer keeps a steady beat, the fiddler plays so fast, but the rhythm of their happiness is something that won't last. It sounds like noise and hollow sound, a mockery so cruel, 'cause the honest, joyful music has gone right out of this poor fool. I used to have a perfect song written right inside my heart, a melody of sweet contentment right from the very start. The lyrics were your loving name, the tempo was your kiss. It was the greatest hit of all time, a state of perfect bliss. But when you walked away from me and slammed the final door, that sweet internal music stopped and won't be heard no more. Now when I open up my mouth, no happy notes come out, just a dreary hollow silence of loneliness and doubt. I'm listening hard for the guitar, the subtle gentle strung. But the band inside my empty chest has tragically gone numb. My soul is just a quiet room where all the echoes cease. The greatest tragedy of all is the silence and the peace. They say that time will heal the wound and the music will return, but I believe the happy songs are lessons I can't learn. I'm just a silent sentinel watching the world go by. The music I once knew and loved was born the day you said goodbye. The day the music died in my soul was the moment you stepped away. And now I live in darkness where there is no happy day. The day the music died in my soul, the silence was complete. I lost the rhythm and the rhyme, the joy and the sweet beat. I can only hear the distant sound of happiness I knew. The day the music died in my soul was the day I lost you. I've got a cut above my eyebrow from the day I fought your friend, the one who said our sweet connection was surely bound to end. I've got calluses upon my hands from working double shift for you, to buy the little house you wanted and prove my promise true. My body's wearing all the damage from the battles I have faced, but every wound is a true metal that time can't ever waste. The deepest scars ain't on the outside, they're carved right in my soul, from the pain of all your doubts, darling, that took their heavy toll. The nights I spent here crying when you said you had to go, each moment left a jagged line, a wound that won't let go. But I cherish every single one, the ache they bring to me, 'cause they're the only living proof of how much you meant to me. They say a gentleman should be smooth with skin that's soft and clean, but my rough hands and tired eyes show you what love truly means. It ain't about the beauty or the face you put on show, it's about the fight you put up against the wind and snow. I wouldn't trade these battle wounds for a lifetime of soft sleep, 'cause they're the memories I earned, the promises I couldn't keep. So when you look at my reflection, don't just see the tired man, see the soldier who kept coming back, sticking to our battle plan. These scars are not a burden, they're the honor that I wear, the living, breathing evidence of a love beyond compare. They're the scars that prove I loved you, even though I lost the fight. I lost you back to darkness and walked alone tonight. These are the scars that prove I loved you, etched forever on my skin. They show the war I fought for us, the battle I jumped in. I wear them like a painful mark, a promise strong and clear. These are the scars that prove I loved you, and now you are not here. best blue suit today, the one you always liked, the one you said made me look sharp when we went out at night. I shined the shoes and pressed the shirt and even wore a tie, the perfect uniform for pain beneath a heartless sky. I wanted you to see me tall and straight and looking proud, not the broken, weeping mess hidden in the crowd. I stood outside the station door and watched you buy your ticket south with a perfect practice smile upon your lovely mouth. You didn't look back once, my darling. You walked right to the track, and I stood there in my finest clothes, knowing you wouldn't come back. The sharp crease in my trouser leg, the stiff material true, was the only thing that held me up from falling right after you. The other people hurried past, they didn't see the strain. They just saw a well-dressed man ignore the pouring rain. They couldn't know the silent scream held tight behind my teeth as I watched the train pull slowly out and crush the hope beneath. This suit was meant for weddings, for birthdays and for dance, but today it was my armor against this awful circumstance. The conductor waved his final flag, the whistle blew so loud, and I just stood there straight and still amongst the hurried crowd. My best suit couldn't save our love, it couldn't mend the break, but it gave me one last moment for dignity's sweet sake. I wore my best suit to watch you go, a painful final scene, the best dressed broken-hearted fool the world has ever seen. I wore my best suit to watch you go right there on the lonely track, the sharpest clothes for the deepest pain, knowing you won't come back. I held my head up straight and tall despite the tears I hide. I wore my best suit to watch you go with nothing left but pride.